Thank you, OBS. That didn't work out. I was chanting the spell she taught me throughout the whole procedure. And now, lying under the blanket and listening to squeaks and howls, I was repeating the same words. On the island of Bunga, underneath the blemished sun, in the sea of color blue, stands a cabin made of wood. There lay lard and ashen hair for the spawn from devil's lair to feast and always leave alone God's faithful servant named Anton. Evil leave this house must. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Bizarre sounds had disappeared. I cautiously peeked out from under the blanket and saw curtains waving around like a hangman. And then the night doused me with a new portion of boiling terror. The sound scratched at my eardrums. In reality, something or someone was scratching at the front door, hurriedly clawing at wood, demanding to be let in. The door was shut. Dad had become very cautious recently, so he installed a sturdy lock. I remember him staring at the forest intently as if he were looking for someone. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I hugged my knees, placing my chin between them, and drilled the door with my eyes. It was so flimsy and weak before the might of darkness, and then the doorknob twitched slightly. Then it turned halfway, once, twice, as if the person who tried to enter had no hands. The doorknob tilted once more and then started clicking violently. My jaw cramped from fear. My wet fingers clutched the blanket. The door creaked and opened. The wind taunted me, moving inside the tin drains. Now you'll see. The door was wide open. The darkness writhed inside the carnivorous mouth of a doorway. Tony. It was as if the night itself was calling out to me, flapping its black wings and squeaking with rusty hinges. I was trembling and snared by the web of darkness that hung in the corners of my room, waiting for the one who weaved it to come out of the gaping black hole. Tony. My abdomen tightened and my chest rose up ready to exhale a desperate scream. But before I was able to do anything, the darkness asked me, Tony, you asleep? My sister's pale face protruded from the thick shadows. I almost screamed from relief. Oh yeah, I'm not sleeping. Did something happen? She frowned and stuck out her lower lip, a clear sign that she was about to cry.
It's there again, staring at me. Shoo her away, Tony, please. I'm so scared.
The fear that was tormenting me just a minute ago crawled away and hid somewhere in my stomach. I needed to calm Olya down. It was just a dream, silly. I'm scared. Dreams don't bite. No one's gonna harm you. Olya sobbed. She was trying her best to believe me, but was I sure myself? I have an idea. Let's go to your room and watch the video, Sleeping Beauty, for example. You like that cartoon, don't you?
Why does the Sleeping Beauty have a prince? And I have this scary bird.
That question took me by surprise. Alright, let's watch Cinderella. My thoughts became tangled, fuzzy. What was that? What studied with me with its eyes while dancing feverishly under the moon? The darkness was clinging to the window, and it couldn't be fooled by Grandma's old chants. Couldn't be satisfied with a feast of lard and long ashen hair.
Tony, you coming?
Yes, just a moment. Fuck me! I'm back, gonna lay down my phone. Hips ouchies, I don't want to sit up anymore right now. Yay! I'm sorry, I hope you feel better. Oh my god. Why I didn't want to laugh at Olya and her owl in the morning. We could be visiting us here in the middle of nowhere. We don't know anyone around here. I know I just arthritis. Aw. So persistent. Felt extremely unsettled just from a silly thought that our morning guests could have come from the woods. I could barely hear voices coming from the front door. My mind was urging me to hide. In the closet, under the table, behind the curtains where Oye always hides. Tony, come here. Felt like kettlebells were tied to my feet, still dragged them towards the hallway. A couple of policemen towered over me in the doorway. They smelled like frost and worry. My mom always winched and grumbled the moment she saw patrol cars, worse than bandits. The moment, though, she looked somewhat confused. Hello? The senior officers who wore a grim expression nodded. A boy had gone missing yesterday. His name is Vovya. Look at this, please. Have you seen him? Policeman held out a photograph to me. The ginger boy around the age of elementary school, pictured with wall carpet as the backdrop. He had a striped cat in his hands and wore a wide smile. No, I haven't. Are you sure? Look closely. Where would I see him? I don't know anyone around here. I barely leave the house. Well, maybe you've seen him from the window? That's right. Your windows look straight at the forest, don't they? The window. No, I haven't seen anything. I see. He sounded tired, but his stare, long and heavy, was full of suspicion. I squirmed unwittingly under the weight of guilt with his giant shadow cast over me. Policeman finally tore his eyes from me and glanced over the hallway, the stairway, and the cracks in the ceiling, which I haven't noticed before for some reason. How do you like your new place, by the way? Getting used to it? Bit by bit, it's just our little daughter misses the city a lot. Misses the city, huh? The locals been treating you well? Yes, everything's all right, thank you. Policeman pierced through me one more time with his gray eyes. My head started spinning. Can I help you somehow? I asked that in a shaky voice to look like a polite boy and to end this unpleasant conversation sooner. Now that I think about it, you look like one of my nephews, little fella. He's a witty boy around your age, wears same type of goggles, always engrossed in reading those mystery novels. Told me he wants to enroll in police school when his family visited this summer. Wanted to help other people just like me, see? Felt uncomfortable, as if a distant relative and not a police officer stood before me. You know what? Little boys like you should stay at home, stay away from trouble. The times have changed so much. Mom interjected in a cold voice. You don't say. Well then. What grade are you in, Tony boy? 6th. Have you made any friends here so far? Not yet. I'll be going to school for the first time after the break. Then I'll leave you my number, just in case. Call me if you have any new info. Policemen were gone, along with their shadows, the smell of cheap cologne, and the photo of a smiling boy. His face still stood before my eyes. I wondered what it was like for him, being all alone, there. For some reason I thought of the forest swaying in the wind. What did his poor parents feel? And what would my parents do if I'd gone missing? Would they cry and thrash around hysterically? Or would they accuse each other, like they always do, and forget about me, eventually? Mom, this Vovra, did he go missing in our forest? Seems like it, poor child. I looked out the window at the road. The police UAZ drove off toward the village. The officer's nephew came to mind when I was splitting off old paint from the windowsill. Remembered all the teenage mystery novels from the Black Kitty series I've read this summer. Your average boys and girls investigated all sorts of mysteries there. They looked for clues, spied on suspicious people, and after a set of amazing adventures, bam, solved any complicated case. They became local celebrities and must have made their parents very proud. I noticed the trail of policemen's footprints that led to the forest, and then it clicked in my head. Why don't I start an investigation of my own? Maybe I'll find that lost boy, and I'll get a reward. Oye will be so happy. And not only Oye, Mom and Dad too. Maybe they'll even forget about the quarrels for a while. Maybe I'll even save us from the D word. Fantasize about buying Oye Tamagotchi and getting a cassette player and a bunch of tapes for myself, and a whole box of Kinder Surprise. When was the last time our parents brought us any toys? Last autumn, I think. My dad had lost his job at the time. That annoying song about it. I had little to no idea what was the accountant's job like. They count money, I think. Neighbors used to envy us. But nowadays, Mom and Dad barely had money to avoid sweets, and Dad would always divide a single chocolate bar between me and Olya. Sometimes I gave her my share too. No matter how much I wanted to eat sweets, she was still just a pipsqueak. Couldn't wait to go out looking for clues. Going outside? Yeah, right. You want the police to go around with your photograph next? The forest is so thick. What if the boy got snatched up by wild animals or something even worse? Even worse, echoed through the hallway. I won't go far. I'll stay away from the forest. Did you hear what I said, or should I repeat myself? Better go pack your school bag or play with Olya. A sound of splashing water came from the kitchen. It meant that the argument was over and Mom had the last word. The dark, stuffy closet. Mom says it smells like mice, but how would she know their smell? She hates when I stick my nose in there. She was afraid I'll cut myself on the freshly sharpened axe. Olya can't even be lured close to it. She thinks Baba is living there. Tried to help her fight her fears once. I opened the door and turned on a dim lamp so she would see there was nothing but cobwebs, Dad's tools, and scratched walls. She still didn't believe me. And I like to hide in the closet and listen to Olya count outside. 1, 2, 3, better hide from me. And then drag her feet on the creaking floorboards, hoping that she wouldn't need to look for me in the cramped monster's den. I don't know what that symbol means. Grandma kept ice cream for me and Olya there, but now I could only see meat bits for soup and clumped together pelmenia. I grew to hate them already. Anton! I'll whip you if you make a single step out the door. Mom's peg top, a family relic. My mom played with it when she was little, then she gifted it to me. Olya was next in succession line. The toy belonged to her now. She stared at the dancing spindlefts so we could show her something, a fairy tale, or maybe even our future. Now even my little sister was a bit too old for the old squeaky peg top. Is there something in here? Then get your ass out of that closet immediately. Then, oh god. Radio. Armarcom of Russia has declared a state of emergency due to adverse weather conditions. According to the weather forecast, a cyclone is moving towards the region. Expect heavy snowfall, blizzard, and snowdrifts on the road. Keep your eyes open and take care of yourself. Difficult to lie to Mom, but there was no other way for me to run away from home. Mom, something's wrong with the TV. Picture's dim and there are stripes all over the screen. Mom's face became visibly distorted. Now you're killing me here. So, have you had enough of shooting the stupid ducks now? Told you the kinescope will go dim because of your console. Or will we find a TV technician in this hole, huh? Maybe it's just the settings? Please go see for yourself? Strange, it worked fine in the morning. Maybe the snowfall caused it? Mom rubbed her hands clean on her apron and went to Olya's room. Oh, we're running away. I opened the front gate and went to the field, carefully so Mom couldn't see me from the window. When I crossed half the distance toward the forest, the snow piles became as high as my knees. Remembered my nightly fears. I saw those silhouettes around here. They were jumping around, holding hands. That hypnotizing music started playing in my head all on its own. In the light of day, those distant figures felt like a simple dream. The sun turned my nightmares to ash, but the aftertaste was still there. Distant ringing in my ears, distorted shadows crawling on the snow alongside me, and a barely audible whisper in my head, blurry and almost kind. Everything was silent. So silent I felt like the world was totally empty. No ground, no sky, no parents, no Olya. Time reached its limit, a one-way trip that ended at the forest piney stockade. Sometimes silence was much scarier than any scream. Our parents would scream at each other while arguing, and both me and Olye turned to stone listening to them. But then always came the ringing silence. Out apartment became numb a couple of days before we departed. It's hard to remember the last time my mom and dad joked around, laughing, or spent time together, almost like all of it was in a previous life. When they kissed with Olye present, she always frowned and snorted in a funny way. One day, it all changed. Something important had left our home, and something scary filled the remaining void. It was as if a fire broke up and our parents were hurriedly packing our belongings, trying to save themselves and us. From who, though? From the people with dead cold eyes who sometimes visited us in our previous home? The eyes that only saw balls of worms on the black ground and everything? And somewhere, far away, a siren was going off, trying to warn us of the coming menace. I shuddered, chasing away my delusions, and looked around. There were only me, this white field, and the wind that was whipping up icy dust and belts of powdered snow. I squinted from the sun and turned my eyes to the sunless forest. It looked especially dark in contrast with the blinding whiteness. Knobby tree roots slithered under the snow like fat snakes. Rotten leaves and coniferous needles froze into the ice. Nope. Dry, prickly branches entwined, bringing up uncomfortable thoughts about fences. Were they protecting the forest? Or were they keeping something from breaking out? Some object was hanging from one of the pointy branches. I tried to get closer, drowning in snow, and when I almost got to the edge of the forest, I saw a knitted mitten. It looked like a wounded bird among the hungering semidark. Should I take it to the police? Their senior officer looked gloomy, but he still reminded me of Captain Casanova from my favorite TV show called The Streets of Broken Lights. He was also always anxious with a tired look in his eyes, but still brave and strong. Will this mitten help them find the lost boy? Bova! I heard a distant shout, looked like it came from the river. Bova! As if the trees were calling out to someone. Bova! Resounded closer to me. Someone was standing there behind the trees, hiding. I knew someone was looking for the lost boy, but still, something was unsettling about that figure. Its stillness, how it was bent unnaturally toward the ground, its blackness. There's no one there, just branches and roots. It's all just my imagination. A nearby bird flapped its wings loudly. Shadow split from the tree and disappeared from my sight. Oops, don't step on my laptop. I looked away for just a moment, but then I turned my gaze back to the same place it was gone. So it was my imagination after all? Silence reigned for a painfully long time. My muscles were tightly sprung, my heart was beating somewhere in my throat. Any noise, any little movement, any small whisper from the thicket, and I'd sprint. But nothing of the sort happened. I looked at the mitten once more. I decided to take the lonely mitten from the branch. Bova! Shout rumbled across the field, and dissolved within a distance, no echo, no hope for a reply. I stepped toward the bristling trees and tried to claim my find. It didn't budge. Pulled harder, the branch cracked and the mitten tore off, landing in my hand with a squishy sound, all too wet, heavy. I squeezed it without thinking, and something dark spilled from it, forming a tiny stream between the mitten of the snow. Steam rose from the snow pile. Frozen place studying my helms in disgust. Red. The sound of cracking branches invaded the silence. I didn't have to think twice before running away. Someone was chasing me from the darkness, breaking pine branches, closing the distance with giant leaps. Snow was slowing me down. Crazy thoughts flew through my mind. I'll get caught. They'll get me. I'll get dragged into that thicket. I'll be gone forever. There was one more voice, probably one of reason. It gave me strength, spurred me on. You can do it. Don't stop. I heard an animal roar behind me. It was so loud my ears went numb. It felt like the sound had come from a pack of hungry beasts rather than a single one. Their nostrils sucked in freezing air. They sensed my fear. Two giant wings flapped above my head. An enormous shadow flew over the clearing. A hoot, a wheeze. The roars were coming from all directions now. From the dried-up raspberry bush. From the twisted pines. From under the windfall. Hurry, run, don't look back. Felt like I was inside a nightmare. The snowy clearing became vicious like quicksand. I was stuck in place. I pulled my leg from the mushy trap just to be caught in a new one even deeper than before. I continued to drown, sinking deeper and deeper with every desperate push. Was snow ever this sticky? I screamed in horror after realizing this wasn't snow. Someone or something in the snow pile was clutching my pants. I gathered all my strength and rushed forward. The pressure on my leg was gone, my boots slipped out of the hole, and my soles were on a hard surface again. I reached a clear path with one jump, and from there ran to my house. Its gloomy facade didn't look threatening now. That house was my line of defense from the shadows that flapped their wings and the creatures that were hidden under the snow. I tripped over the doorstep and smashed into the door. In all my hurry, I still managed to notice the claw marks, as if a dog was striking the wood with its paws, demanding to be let in so it could escape the cold. I hadn't noticed those marks when I was leaving. The heartbeat in my ears was much louder than my surroundings. I couldn't hear whether someone was following me or not. What if they were already in our front yard and Mom had locked the door? Drowning in fear, I pulled on the doorknob and obediently gave way. I rolled into the hallway and shut the door behind me. Porch planks creaked as my pursuers ascended the stairs. My fingers slipped off the lock and I couldn't click it into place. I gritted my teeth and pulled hard on the iron knob, whipping it between the boards. I stared blankly at the door. Someone was standing on the other side of the pitiful, flimsy barrier that was probably less useful than blankets. Wheezing breath reached into the house and crashed at me in waves. It smelled of pine and sweat. Mom peeked out of the kitchen and chastised me with the same frigid voice she always used when talking to Dad. What exactly didn't you understand when I told you to never slam the door? I didn't mean to. Snuck a glance at the door. The smell was gone and the breath was too. There was someone in the first place, of course. Here, mere 5 meters away from my mom, my fear was slowly weakening, melting like snow in spring, and with it the last bit of strength I had left in my body, too. My legs gave way. I propped myself up against the wall so I wouldn't fall over. Mom's expression had changed immediately. The cold mask of strictness and detachment was gone. Mom looked the same as before all those quarrels. She finally saw my condition, my wet pants plastered with snow. Where have you been? What did I tell you, huh? I told you to stay home. Am I nothing to you, too? I got afraid she would cry. I reached out to her like when I was very little and wanted her to cuddle me. But Mom regained her composure fast and put on her usual face. Her eyes shined like steel, her voice rang out. Your dad can't find his cigarettes. Be honest, did you snatch them? Were you smoking in secret? There was someone chasing me. I thought, I stuttered as soon as I started explaining myself. Tears welled up in my eyes. Mom leaned toward me and sniffed my clothes like a beast searching for the smell of tobacco, and she squinted her eyes in suspicion and looked into the front yard. Her expression changed in an instant, and she covered her mouth with her hand. "Look, over there, at the fence!" My heart started thumping as if I became prey once again and my pursuers are following me in the field. I could swear that I've heard something scratch at the door, just like in my nightmare. Mom beckoned me with her finger, and I gathered all my remaining bravery to look into the kitchen window facing my fear. I could barely discern some hairy silhouettes swimming in snow through the icy winter patterns on the glass. Dogs. Just a small pack of strays with no name and owner, barely reminding the hungry monsters that live on the edge of the forest. Oh boy, were you scared of them? I think they'd rather be scared of you, Anton. They were chasing me, like a bunny. And what if they're rabid? The smile had slowly disappeared from Mom's face. Now she looked at the dogs as if it were her first time seeing them. What if they attack Olya? Mom? I wish your dad could just shoot them all. Mom, look, they're alive. Huh? What? Are they your friend or foe after all? Make up your mind. You're not a little kid anymore. Mom sighed in annoyance, and I felt so bitter that I bit my lower lip and fixed my gaze on the cobweb-ridden corner. Well, some detective I am. Reality. I wasn't risking my life among monsters, but rather my pants among a pack of stupid strays. What for? What use do I have for this? Mitten. Of course. A dark and sticky mitten that belonged to the lost boy made a squishing sound in my hand. Seems like I was clutching it the whole time. That's my trump card as a detective. I hurried to present this clue to my mom. Mom, look. This is Vova's mitten. The boy the police were asking about in the morning. It's drenched in blood. I found it hanging on a tree. I can show where. Tell the police right away like the officer told us to. Mom, look. Ew. Shadow of doubt slowly crept onto Mom's contorted face. As if she was trying to remember something distant, like someone tries to remember the dream but the images slip away. Stop at this moment. Olya would go insane if she hears you. She already has trouble sleeping and whines all the time, and you joke around like this. That moment, I realized the mitten was actually wet from snow. There was no blood whatsoever. I wanted to sink through the floor from embarrassment. Come here, my boy who cried wolf. Oh, don't just stand there. Come take your pills. A golden-colored pill, reminiscent of a dead wasp, fell onto my palm. I already took one during breakfast. Don't talk over me. I told you to stay home and you... Dad would have given you a good whipping for that. Come on, take it, or you won't be able to sleep at night and you have school tomorrow. So I had to swallow the bitter medication, drinking it down with similarly awful water that gave off a taste of chlorine. Maybe it wasn't Vova's mitten. Maybe it wasn't a mitten at all. Just like the forest monsters. And Olya's owl. Am I going mad? What's happening to me? If the pill had an immediate effect or my overexerted brain didn't let the fear inside anymore. Serenity washed over me, bringing yawny indifference along with it. Anton, you done? See? You can do it when you try. Take off your coat. Are you asleep? No, Mom, I was just thinking. What about, I wonder? It's just something silly. Mom scrutinized me with suspicious eyes. If she wasn't sure, she was looking at her own son and not some doppelganger that came from the forest. Is everything all right? You had the exact expression when the policeman asked you about the window. I'm all right, Mom. She heaved a deep sigh. Fine. Seemed like the house had changed. Sofa's fabric had become discolored. Fingerprints appeared on the bathroom tiles. The light bulbs also felt different, dimmer, and yellower. Even the saliva inside my mouth had a different taste. A melody from Aladdin could be heard from the upper floor. Olya was done watching her favorite Little Mermaid episodes and switched to other tapes. Slowly changed into my home clothes, stopped before the sink, studied my reflection in the mirror like I was trying to solve one of those spot the difference puzzles. Then I went upstairs. Jafar's and Ego's voices died down. Iago's, sorry. Walked past Olya's bedroom and slipped into my own. One of the drawers was empty. I hid the mitten there. This simple action drained from the last bit of strength from me. I sat on the bed. And only then I noticed There was someone behind the curtains. My tired hand dropped to the sheets. Whether it was due to the medication I took or the stress I underwent, the room began to contort as if the wind was blowing the walls out like a pair of sails. The room's corners bent and undulated. The only stable thing in the whole room was the figure between the windowsill and the curtains. A flimsy piece of cloth was stuck to my hidden visitor, just like a savant of sorts. Olga? Who else would be standing there? I stood up and licked my dried up lips. Yeah, Olga, it's so funny. The silhouette was unmoving. It was enveloped softly by the curtains, as if there was a thick layer of darkness there, not a human being. I reached towards the curtains. Ba-dum, beat my heart, controlled by medication. The wind sang in the field with a chorus of voices. For a second, I wanted to return to the bed, just lie down and watch the person behind the curtain, knowing full well they were looking back at me. They're looking without blinking, waiting for me to fall asleep. Plastic rings rustled against the holder when I pulled open the curtains.
Gotcha!
I knew it was you from the beginning. A blindingly bright halo lit up above Olie's head with the setting sun as the background. My sister was shining. She was just a baby. Dad always used to say she was shining with happiness. I was retorted, Dad, she's not some flashlight. But I brought her to the window one day and sunlight poured on her smiling face. Felt like I was holding a child woven from light.
I saw everything.
Oh, really?
Why did you hide?
She was just like my mom when she was little, before she put on her sad mask of tiredness and switched to her commanding tone of voice. It's nothing, just... Leia ran up to the table, her eyes round, and asked,
You stole something and hid it there? Are you a thief?
What? Don't be stupid. I didn't steal anything. Their image came to mind, that mitten hanging from a tree branch. What if I did steal it after all? From the forest? From the tilted figure standing behind black trees? Leia could be selfish and stubborn when she wanted.
Then show me.
Swear that you won't tell anyone, then I'll show you. They wore a plotting smile.
I swear on Mom's heart.
An oath she heard in one of the movies with the pioneers we've watched. Don't say things like that. She nodded and made a gesture with her hand, locking her mouth with an imaginary key. She was filled with curiosity that was splashing in her giant eyes. Opened the drawer, and Oya leaned in, holding her breath. It looked like there was not just a simple mitten, but some sort of exotic critter.
Is this someone's mitten?
She said that as she didn't understand what she saw. A certain boy lost it and got lost himself. Now do you understand how dangerous for kids to wander into the forest, right?
It must be really cold out there. Will they find him?
They will. Police are going house to house, showing his photo to everybody. Leia traversed the room with care and pressed her tiny palms against the window.
And why are they going to houses and not the forest? Are they scared?
Question caught me off guard. Police aren't scared of anything. You're right, flashed in my clouded mind. They really check every nook and cranny where darkness cold and whispers of icy branches dwell. If that's the case, how did they miss the mitten? Or did it appear later for me? Changed the topic. I'm trying to get Olia as far away as possible from the forest thicket. We'll make it a reward if I go and find this boy by myself. A lot of stuff, like in Field of Wonders. Sounds cool, right? Leia wasn't listening to me. She was piercing the forest with incredibly adult eyes, uncharacteristic for her.
What if the owl got him?
Nonsense, an owl won't be able to lift a human. But you know that. I was picking my words with the utmost care. I forced them out of my overexerted brain. They went the forest. I think it's, how should I put it? It's cursed or something.
Just like in a fairy tale?
No, not like that. More like that spooky tape Mom and Dad are hiding from us. Blaze shivered and stole a glance at the window.
I saw you running away. Someone was chasing you?
No, it's just I was hurrying back home so Mom won't be worried. As I looked at my sister, my heart was tearing apart. She was so fragile, so easy to stifle her light. A gust of wind and her small fire would be gone.
You're lucky. Mom won't even let me go outside. I'm like a princess in the tower. Can't go anywhere. I'll die from boredom here.
You're wrong. No one has ever died of boredom. You have me and your cartoons, and Mom and Dad will be good to each other soon.
You know what I would wish for on my next birthday? I'd wish for Mom and Dad to turn into children so we could go and play together like we used to.
Yeah, and if you'd make them as small as bugs, we could place them in a little box. It giggled and tugged at my sleeve.
Honey, let's go watch Aladdin.
Fatigue went over my desire to be with my little sister. I was washed over by some sort of heinous apathy. You're tired, I don't want to.
Come on. So boring alone, and Mom's always busy. You can pick a cartoon you haven't seen before.
I'll ever taste by heart at this point.
Not all of them. You haven't watched Peter Pan. Remember how you fell asleep in the middle of it? And so much happens after that. Let's go, let's go.
Maybe a bit later.
Should I tell you how it ends?
Let's leave that for tomorrow.
I won't tell you tomorrow. I know. Let's play hide and seek.
No, Olya.
And draw me a dino.
Olya, please.
Draw it, draw it.
You leave me alone already? Blurted out without thinking, and then I was immediately taken aback. I never screamed at my little sister like that. Anya stared at me in shock. Her lips started trembling, a precursor to tears. My chest was seething with disgust and embarrassment. What's happening to me? I hurried to prevent Olya from crying. All right, you win. Let's go watch cartoons for a bit.
I don't wanna.
Came up to her, put my hand on her soft head. Let's go. Go watch Peter Pan.
Boo, you fall asleep again.
Smiled and lifted her chin. Her eyes were wet and felt bottomless. I promise I won't. And I'll draw you a full triceratops later.
Hooray! Triceratops.
Oh, close enough. They rubbed her eyes with the sleeve of pajamas, and a shining smile returned to her face.
I'll go ask Mom for condensed milk and bread, and you rewind the tape. The bread is fresh, just how you like it.
Alright, careful not to spill the milk, or you'll be yelled at again.
Wanna bet I won't spill it? Tape is somewhere in the nightstand. Look for it.
I had disappeared into the doorway, dragged my feet into the neighboring room. The old photon TV was gathering dust in the corner. All that was left was clicking the bottom on the front panel. Tube warmed up and familiar white noise started dancing on the black screen. Wes reached out to turn on the VCR when the noise calmed down and a blurry image appeared for a moment. It's a dark Taga forest, just like the one outside my window. The picture split the screen in half. Something creepy resembling human speech was coming out of the speaker. Just a few moments later, the scenery was again overshadowed by noise. Did it catch some rogue signal? Local TV station only really showed Soviet cartoons, and even that was pretty rare. Only just recently I used to always watch Robotech before school. It was so awesome. Maybe I should tinker with the antenna? What if I catch this channel again? On the other hand, they had asked me to find the tape. Wouldn't be nice to disappoint her, but in my sleepy state, I didn't have the strength to do all of it. Oh, we can set or search. I'm gonna set. The picture finally cleared up. But the moment I rejoiced at finding that weird signal again, the TV started coughing, a voice fairly coming through the cacophony. He was often seen at the moment when... Small, snowy hills were lined up on the screen, pierced with rickety crosses, and a male voice was narrating with a slow, mournful voice. It was a pitch-black night at the cemetery. In that fateful dark time, little Sonia met her fate at the face of a monstrous thicket dweller. The locals call him none other than the Forest Master. I froze and did my best not to move, as if by doing that I could scare away the narrator. I listened closely to his every word. The beast dealt with the helpless girl in a masterful manner. The camera panned across the snow with something black spilled over it, looking for ragged pieces of cloth that were thrown around all over the place. I didn't want to think about what Sonia's remains were wrapped in there, so I shut my eyes without thinking. The voice continued. Wolves are rare guests in these parts. Here's what Tamara, the old woman that lives in a nearby crypt, had to say. Close-up shot of the face of an old homeless woman weary from life and alcohol abuse rattled on the screen.
Yes, yes, such a fearsome beastie it is. Worse than the rising dead.
And splattered saliva all over the rectangular mic. Jesus.
And the stink, it's like...
The rest of her comparison was swallowed up by the sound of a horn.
I've never felt anything like that. It was just standing there, yes, right where you stand, boyo, and pierced me with its eyes right in the middle of day. It was so huge, that one, with glassy eyes.
Obscenity. Jesus fuck, I can't read. Nope, I'm done. Obscenity is recovered by another beep.
You know, they say if this demon lays its eyes on you, it'll snatch you, put you into his bag, and you're done. But he won't touch me. Likes me, it seems. So they even call me the Devil's Witch. And it's definitely true. The carnivorous monster will not touch those who fell to the level of forest beast, going for the innocent child's blood instead. The forest master's presence is felt more and more on the outskirts of our country.
Torn between believing in what was said and shrugging it away, I decided to record the remaining part of the documentary for some reason. I quickly grabbed the tape that was on top of the TV and put it into the VCR without even looking at the cover. I pressed record, turned the sound up, and paid attention to the slipping signal.
It's not called the Forest Masters for nothing. All the animals obey it, be they hairy or feathery. They're all precursors for its appearance. You hear howls in the distance, then it most likely already knows where you live. If you find animal prints all over your doorstep and birds watching you from the trees, you'd better hide. It's already coming for you. And if you wake up at night and see a pair of eyes in your window, then soon, soon, I'm not gonna keep reading it. He suddenly went mad and looked the last word over and over, piercing my ears. I had goosebumps all over my spine. The tape ended and was rewinding to the beginning. The sound of rustling tape reminded me of leaves in the wind and the low howl of the beast. I woke up from my stupor and pushed the button. The VCR ejected the tape, and for a moment I thought it was stained with saliva. But that was just the light from the chandelier making the black plastic glossy. Then I saw the cover. Oops, I recorded it over Peter Pan. That's what I get for hurrying. Bad enough that I ruined Olye's cartoon, but I also put this creepy stuff over it. Can't let her see this. We'll drown in tears. I snuck a glance at the door. Heard the clatter of glass and the squeaky floorboards. Olye appeared in the doorway. You haven't started without me, have you?
My sister brought the tray with unevenly cut bread and a whole can of condensed milk. No. I was looking for the tape. Do you really want to watch Peter Pan?
I do. You're not already. Mom will come watch her Brazilian drama soon.
Come on, think fake detective. You know, I didn't like Peter Pan. Maybe we should watch Little Mermaid instead.
I've already seen it so many times. And you promised me.
She's so stubborn. I know. Let's watch a couple of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle episodes first. Deal? Ollie frowned, but ultimately gave up. She put down the tray and crossed her hands on her chest.
You want it so much. Will you open the milk can? I'm afraid I'll cut myself with the sharp edges.
As soon as I stood up, colorful dots popped up before my eyes and my sore legs were pierced by thousands of needles.
Only when I reached the sofa, I realized the can was already open. Oye tricked me, played me for a fool. My stomach became heavy. I wanted to rush towards the TV, but my little sister was faster. She picked up the remote and proclaimed in a victorious tone, "Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha! As the remote's master, I command you to watch Peter Pan." I couldn't even open my mouth, and the VCR had already eaten the accursed tape. She'll play it, and then black crosses on unnamed graves, empty crypts, bloody scraps in the snow, and the insane devil's winch. Better tell the truth. Will you stop? I erased the end of your tape by accident. I'd trade it with you for 2 of mine. What do you mean? You couldn't erase it. Me and Dad had broken off all those plastic pens with a screwdriver. You can't record anything over my cartoons now. My little sister pressed the triangular play button on the remote. I squeezed on the inside, awaiting the out-of-this-world voice of the narrator. But I saw the duel between Peter Pan and Captain Hook instead. I sighed in relief. My head, heavy as a leaden ball, now rested in my hands. Elliot smiled in joy. She put the tape on rewind and started spreading milk over her bread. And when the cartoon started, she forgot about everything in the world. I'm sorry, did they say they were spreading condensed milk on the bread? As if she really got transported to the Neverland like she always wished. To be honest, I also imagined myself there in a land where no one ages, where no one argues over little things, where no one listens to fights and the sound of broken plates at night. And now Peter Pan's land was especially far away from me. My thoughts dragged on, stumbled upon the horned beast that awaited me among the trees, and the narrator's mournful voice haunted me, sliding over bushes and ravines, like a winged carnivore would track its prey. Felt like I was dreaming with my eyes still open. Then my sister's scream pulled me back to reality. Tony, shut the curtains fast! Why? No one's watching you. It's dark, and when it's dark, the owl comes. I'm scared. I got out of bed, fighting my drowsiness, and closed the curtains. My best not to look outside toward the treetops or the Tajia forest, which seemingly drew closer and closer. Of course, it was just a visual effect from shadows of branches scraping the snow. Tony, Mom thinks I made the owl up, and Dad, too, thinks I'm a liar since I'm small. But the owl exists. Honestly it does. You do believe me, right? That it comes every night and... I swiftly grabbed Olye's hand and looked her in the eyes, trying to transfer at least some of my courage and determination. But did I really have those qualities? Yes, I believe you, alright? Just don't nag our parents about it anymore. We're already dealing with a lot, so they'll just get mad at you. Come and tell me if anything happens, and don't look out the window. But it wants me to look. Doesn't matter. Act like it doesn't exist and never existed, like it's made up just like Mom and Dad say. It'll get tired of waiting and fly away. It was madness, but after everything that's happened recently, I was more and more inclined to believe Olye's owl existed. We followed Peter Pan's adventures as if nothing had happened. As if the forest didn't kidnap kids, as if our parents weren't tearing each other apart bit by bit. Captain Hook was running away from a crocodile, and Captain Pan was headed to London on a gilded sailboat. By some miracle, I lasted longer than my little sister. Leia's eyelids had dropped. She started snorting lightly, resting her chin on the side of the bed. The chorus was singing the ending song. The world of Disney was lit up by a silvery moon. Another moon peeked out from under the first one, scary and wan, hanging over the Tajia forest. The horrific report got recorded right over the credits. My throat went dry, my pulse became faster. I looked toward Olya. She smacked her lips in her sleep. I squeezed the remote with all my might, ready to press stop any moment.
I rewound the recording, checking if it was intact, and then carefully took out the tape. The protective pin was still in place. Stood up and left Olye's room. Whether it was by providence or by curse, I hid the tape alongside the mitten at the exact moment Mom peeked into my room. Enough playing around. It's your first day at school tomorrow. Go to bed. You should sleep properly. You don't be teased for being sleepy, right? Adults think everything is so simple, as if sound sleep would ensure my classmates would like me. Covered myself with a blanket up to my neck and listened to the house humming, with something invisible rustling in the corners. My inner voice had a question for me. Do I want to hear that mysterious flute again? Yes or no? Maybe it's just a part of growing up and I can't fully understand my own desires. The forest wailed behind the barrier that was my walls. Some ethereal entity wandered the fields. Branches shook as if calling for me. The wind howled on and on in the night. My thoughts were like annoying flies that entered my head. Before becoming weak and tangled, I didn't notice how I fell into slumber. Hi, Belgium. How's work going? Oh, God. Okay. So that was... Oh, good. Two big stretches. It's episode 1 of Tiny Money. Which is free. Yes, I'm very tired. But it's also because, like, this was a lot more reading in this one than I realized, so I've gone from, like, 2 games that were, like, mostly reading, it felt like, and not enough attentiveness. So I think I got... I think I got tired of reading. So I think that's what happened with that, right? I was like, weird horror games, but they're kind of like meh horror games. It's mostly just reading. So like I think like the past. Well, no, the Supper was really good. It was entertaining. The test one was kind of a lot of reading and answering questions. The one before this, and then this one was just a bunch of reading. Really good effects though. Really good like things jumping out at you. Um Stuff like that. So like it wasn't bad except jump scare paradise. Maybe. Probably actually this one will scare me in a different way. Uh we're gonna change this over. Make him wake up a little bit. Maybe I'll put us on a teeny little break so I can go get some more water because that was a lot of reading. But we're gonna set this up so that it's nice and ready. And then I can explain what this is that we're about to do. Yes, I do need to stay hydrated. Let me finish setting this up. Properties. Oh, there's just noise in the background from this game. What is happening? Here, you guys get to hear what I'm hearing real quick before I can change it. Hang on. Let's turn this down. Alright, let me check. Also OBS has been like blinking in and out, so it's been kind of like in and out. I think the audio's okay. Turn these down a little bit. Just down a little bit more. Just trying to check what OBS looks like it's sitting at. I guess. Okay. I can't tell. Be that as it may, I'm gonna throw you guys on a really quick BRB screen so that I can get water, and then we'll dive into this. This is going to be, it's called Watertight. It is a short first-person horror game. An accident cripples your submarine while trying to find the wreck of the Titanic. In the darkness, you must restore life support systems through tense puzzles, only to discover you are not alone. So, quick BRB. Gonna get my water, stretch a little bit. And then we'll roll right back into some horror.
Vice is a
I
spoiled
don't
brat
think he's
who
on
people
you.
buy things for.
He's goodbye to your eyeballs. Again.
Beautiful work, Vixen.
You can go out and adventure if you'd like. I'm gonna eat a little bit. It's also nighttime.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna move away from you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't waste the trick arrow on me.
Yeah?
Wait till we have more money.
Yeah?
How to emote. Oh.
Go night night. I'm ready for interviews.
Hey, what is that? Just shot me.
Would you like to? What the fuck is that? This shit. Oh, 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 open, open.
I want.
I don't want to have your babies. Jump. Oh, okay. Woo. Where? Oh shit. Oh shit, it's breaking. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I felt that. Oh, don't pull it. Okay. Fuck you. I don't know. Nah, the doors are being open. I don't want to do that. Nope. I don't want to do. I'm going to sleep. No. The haunted ass door open. Oh no. Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I'm not the. What the fuck? Eyeballs. Mine. Okay, can we talk about the fact that like it's always the blondes in Resident Evil, right? You have your blondes who are your good guys, and then you have your blondes who are your bad guys, and it's always blonde people. Has anyone noticed? Like, there's a thing there. See, we're gonna have to call that other thing. So we're cooking with dude, you look fucked up. Like,
Okay, when you're in the business that we were in, you know.
I mean, you had your hands all up on that flour. You was making the best of cakes in there.
Right, exactly. This is actually just cake mix on my face.
The raspberry jam. You got a little something on you.
I was trying to make a cheesecake.
Oh my god! Are you doing it?
You do it.
She's not moving? Why is she just... Why was she stabbing at the air?
Just come then.
Yeah. Okay. I had to look up Monstrum? See what you're talking about. No, I have never played that, sorry. Is it a good game? Why is it so loud? Sorry. Which part controls this? Oh, it's ambience. We'll put that way down there, sorry. I'm gonna make sure that that's cool. Your laugh sounds nice, and those clothes are remind me of the exciting you just did of this game. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Back when I first started streaming, I think some of those were from like way back. Uh, Happier, less depressed. Had I think my housemate was away at college at the time too. Um, so a lot of what I have to do is like be mindful of like my volume right now. Uh, because I do not live alone. Um, so we're gonna try this one. I'm trying to see if the volume meter is okay. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay, so I'm not blowing it up. Whereas I'll wait for when I can hear those live again. Yeah. It happens. I was very tired today. Alright, this is gonna be like my worst phobia because I think we're underwater for this game, and I don't do well with those. But I thought, it's free, it's good, it's Gucci. Let's try it out. I got my water. Everybody else, make sure you're hydrating. Ooh. 040152. Expedition Brief. Research Vessel RSV Horizon. Submersible, watertight. Launch at 7 a.m. on April 5th, 1952. Titanic's last reported coordinates 41 degrees 43'32 north, 49 degrees 56'49 west. In case of emergency, restore 4 lights. Stabilize pressure 6. Power main motor. I need to up the sensitivity again. I might have fucked it because I immediately downed it because usually it's really bad. Okay, there we go. Gulping my water now. But yeah, Monstrum is also on a ship and you have to repair stuff. Oh no. Ooh. Morse code alphabet? Yeah, that shit's not happening. Oh, hell no. Wait, I unlocked it. What did you want me to do? Oh. Not that, apparently. Hang on. Magic, restore 4 lights. Oh. Ah. This is the lights. Oh, there we go. Okay. To highlight it just right, or? Ooh. Wait, is that bad? Which one controls what? Wait a second. It said 4. Is that supposed to be... Oh, hang on. Okay. I have to be really up close to do these. Okay. It's like way over. Am I supposed to make it to the green? Probably. Take it enough. Okay, there we go. We're good. I know what I'm saying. What the fuck? 3745. Hi, Daddy. I love your Orca postcards so much. Mom stuck it on the fridge. It's next to our family Christmas photo. Started our summer bucket list. Number 1 is whale watching in the Atlantic, like you said when you showed me the sketch of your new ship. Wasn't it a submarine? Your bestie friend, Tilly. Yes, it's your turn now. That one will keep you awake for sure. Not gonna lie, I was surprised I was able to hear Daddy.
Wrong thing. Oh, hit buttons. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Stabilize pressure. Fuck. Do I have to... The little valves to turn? No. Hang on. This seems bad. This seems bad. This seems really bad. Okay. On the bright side, it doesn't let me touch things I'm not supposed to yet, I guess. I don't know. Am I supposed to look at something? What's this fucking thing? At least we're not in a hurry. Maybe. Okay. I have a feeling it has something to do with this, probably, but I don't know what goes to what. Stabilize pressure, power main motor. So stabilize pressure was a 6, right? There's 6 of these, but I can't interact with anything yet. Am I supposed to, like... Oh, that just goes into there. Actually touch anything. This... Oh. Oh, okay. Daddy, I said ooh woo. Yep, okay. My bad. My bad. At least there doesn't seem to be... Oh, actually there might be. I'm kind of losing my brain power. There, I see that. That might be bad. Oh, the brain's back. Thank God. New note. Day 4 since departure from New York Harbor. Surface temp hits -2°C tonight. Floyd and Naudry launch watertight. Come sunrise, then I'm under. It's calm on deck. The dark is so bitter cold. It's 1912 again, and I'm shivering beneath 2 trench coats. The last warmth I ever felt of Mom and Dad. Told the officer I'd find them one day. All that's left is the wreck. Tilly used to write often. I wonder how tall she is now. Her voice carries even miles away. Okay. Yeah, oh, hold to interact. QE rotate. Okay, hold on. It's about to be a puzzle. Right, that one's got to do big rotations. If that's the one that controls that, maybe. We're going to turn and see. Oh, shit. Wait, where's my sanity going for that? Oh, wait, I don't think they turned anything. Your voice in the start of that text confused me since it sounded different. Almost thought it was the game reading it. Okay, that controls that one. I don't know what that one controlled at all. Controls one of them. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, got hold. That doesn't go that way then. And then... I feel like that one might be to that one. Nope. Need to go back the other way. I'm... Oh god. Hang on.
Okay, I think it controls that one. So, a little back the other way. Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. Yep, a little back the other way. Oh god. I mean, good enough, right? And then I need to figure out what these other ones control. Oh boy. Ooh, okay, that one's almost right there. Technically that's not a green, right? And then... What the fuck is happening? Oh no. Stop. Stop. Stop it. I need to fix. Oh! I think I died. Fair. Happened I wasn't looking. An octopus of doom smacked us. Fuck, that one's gonna go back. Okay. This is very, very close. I'll do this without dying this time. Maybe. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. Okay, stop, stop, stop. I know. Oh, I fucked that one way too far. Oh, we're gonna die again. No. I just don't look at it. Maybe I won't die. One of these is clearly not right. I'm fucking everything. I just don't look at him. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so some of these were actually really close, and then now they're no longer.
Okay. I fucked some of these up so badly. Stop. I don't know which one this controls. Right about there. Nope, I fucked everything up. Okay, I've returned. I'm gonna look where I go EP. Okay, have a good sleep. Nope. I can't. I fucked all of this up. Hold up. Okay, I've turned one of these absolutely the wrong fucking way. I just need to see if any of these turn. I got panicky. Okay, which one does this control? I think it might control either this one or this one. I just don't look at them. Okay, I think, maybe, or do they all turn after a certain point? I think it controls this bottom one. Okay, so we're gonna get this one correct. Okay. This one's almost perfect. Nope, too far. Just so we don't look at them. Good enough. Now I have to figure out which one of these other ones controls, because I did that one. Oh, okay, that was that one, which is perfect for that. Okay. No. Please. Puzzle's hard enough as is. Oh my god, it killed me. Please. It's so... Okay. This one controls this one. Cool. Oh. That one controls that one, maybe? That does not turn anymore. That did not control that one. It might be the one down here, then. Okay, so we can kind of stay alive partially. Oh. I think it was that one. Yeah, so it's that one. And a little bit more that way. Alright, that's good. I have to figure out which one controls the others. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, I did this one. I do this one now. It's that one. Just a little bit more that way. Can make it out of this. Nice, nice. So that one's done. One of these needs to be tweaked just a little bit more. Just check and see which one this one is. I think it belonged to that one. Fuck, which one did we just turn? It's that one. Which is that one.
Just a little bit more that way. We're doing so much better. Okay, I mean, how in green does in green need to be? So which one controls that? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's a 6th one some. Oh shit, it's this one. Hang on. This will tell me if I to go right or left. Let's take a look. I have to go to the right. Little at a time. Oh, thank God. Power, main motor. Okay, my bad, fam. My bad.
Dad? Is that you? Are you still down there? You said it wouldn't take this long. Now you're down here. Forever.
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
What am I supposed to... What if... Well, Steph, killed in the dark, if the story goes on. What do you mean? Oh, 6 months ago. Dad, whenever you read this, it'll be too late. This is the last time I write to a ghost of a person, one who spent his life searching for a relic of home, until home is no longer the place one lives, but may die trying to unbury. Mom worries about you when she polishes the photo from your first trip. I only worry for her. Inside, I know that you're already a dead man. At least a dead man could answer for endless absence and no response, Matilda. To be sent. Tilly, I've read and reread every word of your I can't read. Tilly, I've read and reread every word of your letter over the past 6 months. No response could undo the pain I've left you throughout the last 6 years. I'm sorry I took this long to write the response you deserve. This is my last excursion. I promise this will all be over by the time you're in your senior year of high school. Ship or no ship found, I informed the team I'm resigning come November. I sincerely regret how I've missed the greatest discovery of all, which is seeing you grow up throughout all seasons of the year. When I come home for Thanksgiving, I'd love to hear your voice relay all you've been up to since my recent absence. For the hydration reminder, everybody make sure to hydrate, make sure to stretch if you haven't already, if you've been with us the whole time. Okay. Well, please stop locking this door. I understand why it's locked. I also like that was like false death, apparently. Oh, I gotta go fuck with the radio? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna die again because I don't know what to do. I played Outlast Trials. I can do this. Ta-da!
I used to hope you were just busy. Like after one of your many trips, you'd come home and say, "You read every word of the letters I wrote you." You never thought to say anything about it, and I didn't ask. This one time, I was 7, you brought home this beat-up compass from a junk shop. And you said we'd make history out of it. We wandered the woods for hours and hours. I thought surely a monster would come and creep up with the dark. And you assured that the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to where the magic is. I never had a reason to doubt it. Everything felt like magic. Even the sudden goodbyes. What was it you were chasing that night anyways? I was just happy to be there. It's weird. I forgot what it's like to feel angry. The house is too empty for that. I hope it's peaceful, whatever you find down there.
General remarks. Assistant Engineer Beckham flagged Captain missing from ship early this morning. Storm hit sea 12:25 a.m. Watertight also MIA. All comms to submarine lost sea 5 a.m. Crew still searching for captain and sub's whereabouts. No sign of either on deck. One journal left open in captain's bunker. Words written jumbled. Seems confused. All that could be found of significance. I'm Rise Lily Rot. Tilly. Immediately I want to say that it might spell out I'm sorry, Tilly. Right? Is it who he's apologizing to? He's beeping at me. I think he's like saying, I'm sorry, Tilly. Like, I think that's what his thing says. Okay. I read it. It's weekly transcript. Okay, what does it want me to do? Oops, sorry. Oh. Dot, tap, dash, hold. What is L? I can't even see. Lily, and then E. Stop blinking the letter. That's not how I do that. Okay. I should. You just killed me. Let me restart over. My bad. Hang on. I forgot how to send stuff. I'm gonna say I'm sorry, Tilly. But I had to know how to spell. Hang on, what's... Oh, Tillie. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be typing. I want to type it, hang on. But I need to separate the words when I do the words. Okay, I got this. Okay. What, sorry? It's R. Three? Sorry. And then, I gotta spell my daughter's name. Hang on. Is the L? Oh. E. Then E. No, that's not it? Okay. It was worth a bet. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be spelling that. Look, see, it says I'm sorry, Tilly, right here. Am I spelling it wrong? Views, all can be found of significance. Right, because it says right there, I'm sorry, Tilly. So I thought I spelled that right. Let's just send SOS out or some shit? Hang on. I'll start with me. I thought I spelled I'm sorry, Tilly. I don't. But not what I'm supposed to type. I thought I typed in I am sorry correctly. Might not have. If there's not supposed to be any like spaces, right? I'm spelling it wrong. I don't know how to work a machine. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be I'm sorry, Tilly. So maybe I'm supposed to hit letter when I type each letter, maybe? So oh, yeah, okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Nope, that wasn't E with I L I then E. Okay. I was smart, but kind of dumb at the same time. You know, like I was getting there. Embrace the light, step beyond the hallucination, and face the truth. Naval architect presumed dead in Titanic expedition. The crew's red comms lost signal with Watertight, now deemed irrecoverable. Naval architect Morgan Spidden, age 47, presumed dead following an implosion aboard his self-engineered submarine, Watertight. Ship the Titanic, Sid and his private crew departed New York Harbor via ship on April 2nd. The excursion was prematurely discharged after Spedden reportedly launched Watertight unassisted around midnight of April 5th during the onset of a storm. His crew remained unaware until Assistant Engineer Audrey Beckham reportedly heard a bang from a hydrophone at 5:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Crew's radcoms lost signal with Watertight, which has now been deemed irrecoverable. Private funeral was to be held this coming Sunday at the Frank E. Campbell Funeral Chapel, April 13th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Morgan Spedden, naval architect, husband, and father, was born November 9th, 1905, to Edward and Beatrice Spedden in Chicago, Illinois. He is survived by his loving wife, Christina Spedden, 35, and his only child and daughter, Matilda Spedden, 16, in Brooklyn, New York. I like this one. So I know I was silly. So I knew the code was supposed to be, you know, I'm sorry, Tilly. Like, I saw that immediately with the letters. I didn't know how to put the code in, though. It's my problem. So, that's on me. It's still a good game. Let's see. What's this one about? Okay. Let's try this one. This one is called The Windows Are Gone. Just drop my phone. Oh, cool. I just gotta put this on. Yeah. 50. Audio. Bump that down a little bit for you guys. So we don't blow anyone's eardrums out really fast. So this one is called The Windows Are Gone. It says, haunted by grief and guilt after a tragic accident, you start seeing a house in your dreams. No matter what you do, you can't get its image out of your mind. You feel it calling for you, so you answer it. The game, it says, should take 40 minutes to an hour to complete. It's a psychological horror, retro aesthetic, atmospheric gameplay, multiple endings. In my dreams, I see this house. I feel it calling for me. Ever since the accident, whatever I do, I can't stop thinking about this house in Mariana. So I answered it. The windows are gone. Hi, honey. How are you holding up? You know, taking it one day at a time. How was the funeral? I wish I could have been there for you. I didn't go. Couldn't do it. I understand. She would have understood too. You know that, right? Right. What about your new house? It's in Mariana, right? Quite a long way from home. Yeah, I'm on my way there right now, actually. I'll text you once I get there. Alright, be careful on the road. Love you. Oh god, no, the mouse sensitivity. That was so bad. Okay, hang on. I feel like I turned the audio down and then it stayed really loud for some reason. The mouse sensitivity is just up there. Ooh. Just had to pick up your phone. From Mom to you. Alright, be careful on the road. Love you. Hey, just arrived at the house. I'll move the boxes inside and we'll text you later.
It's M to pick up the map of the house. Ooh. House. Okay. So, we have a front porch, which leads into a living room, which splits to the left side. We have a bathroom, kitchen, and then we have a basement, apparently. I think that's what those stairs go to the basement. Then we have a weird hallway straight through the living room, a hallway that then goes to a bedroom, and then an office. But this is downstairs office and down bedroom. That's a little confusing. It's fine. Described. So later. Thanks for letting me know. Careful not to hurt your back with the boxes. Oop, wait. Should I reply? Okay, it doesn't matter. Spec. Upstairs master bedroom written on it. This box has living room written on it. Can I grab this one? Oh. So, oh god. Oh, just bucket spinner. Okay. This is the living room. She figures like the closest one to us. Oh shit, hang on. Well, apparently I don't get to have that. Oh, wait, hold up. This is cozy. Comes pre-furnished and everything. Living room. So we're gonna grab this. Oh my god, the mouse sensitivity's gonna kill me. Oh, we're making off, buddy. Ah, bringing boxes to things. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Upstairs. 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 Downstairs office. Upstairs. Stairs. Downstairs. The back. You bitch. Okay, hang on. Upstairs. 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 Apparently, I don't think I could read my downstairs office. Downstairs bathroom. Upstairs. It's upstairs main hallway. We'll go upstairs and drop it off there. We have a box dedicated to a hallway. Oh, that doesn't go there. The main hallway. No? If we're over here? Oh, I guess it's not. Oh, wait, that's a hallway. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. Come here. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Maybe? Does it... Wait, I can't read. Is not where this box goes either? Weird shaped house. Not gonna lie. Can't figure out where this one goes. It's not marked off. Just gonna ignore it and we'll figure that one out later. Look at this. Put it right there. I'll figure that out later. Ooh. It's like the basement, I guess.
Is that... This hallway, I'm starting to think this is not the hallway that it wants. Like, neither of these. Is it the one down there? This looks cool. No? This box is pissing me off. I don't... Okay. Going back outside. Fuck it. Stay there. Here's master bedroom. Guess we could figure out what it's considered. This. Oh, wait. I have... Oh, fuck. It was right wherever it was. I need to bring that back upstairs. Okay. I don't know how to read. Hang on. So, I went up here. The first place I put it was the right place. My bad. Whenever I heard the scribbling. That was the... There's a weird tape right there, and it really, really has my attention. Okay, okay. There's two sides. I'm not fucking with it yet, though. We're moving everything in first. There's guest bedroom? Not entirely sure which one that one is. We're just guessing. If this is the master, that's storage. This must be the guest bedroom. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I know how to do this. Downstairs. Bathroom. I haven't even, like, investigated my property, by the way. I just started moving boxes in. There. Yeah. It's a bathroom. There you go. Like, should I have looked at my property a little bit first? It's really fenced in. Can't go that way, blocked by bushes. Just kind of want to look blocked by bush. It's okay. I'm not meant to, like, look at my property. Understood. Downstairs office. Yeah. What was downstairs office again? The hallway and then all the way around. So, what the fuck? Oh, this door's locked for some reason. Okay. The fuck is that? Hello there. You must be our new neighbor. Suppose I am. Do you live nearby? I do, yes. A couple of kilometers that way. She points to her right-hand side. My husband and I... She pauses for 2 seconds. I live there. Welcome, welcome. Mariana's a wonderful town, lovely people. You're familiar, do I know you? Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe? It's what they say, small world and all. And in case, we know each other now, don't we? You feel better. Well, Mariana's a quiet little town, but it's full of beauty. Oh, yes, make sure you visit the Arcarius Park when you have a chance. Beautiful trees there. Let's see. Also, people here are known for their friendliness. That being said, I hope you understand that we take pride in our traditions. Please don't embarrass us with your differences. She smiles. Can I help you with anything, ma'am? Well, I couldn't help but notice that the house had been purchased and that the new owner would be here today, so I baked you something special as a welcoming gift. Very kind of you. You didn't have to. I think you're gonna love it. I left it on your kitchen counter. But excuse me? Oh, don't worry, my dear. I know this house inside and out. This house has a lot of history. It's a very unique one. In a way, I think you know it too. Every corner and every shadow seems familiar to you, doesn't it? In any case, you'll get familiar with it soon enough. She's creepy. Now, do me a favor, my dear, and try some of that pastry I made for you, will you? I'm sure you'll love it. Okay, just please stay here this time, all right? She nods and smiles. Leave conversation. Get it? You won't let me. I'm trying to. I should have closed the door. It was labeled "My Family." I could probably take just a VH player and play it. Yeah. Like this shit's in my house. Inspect. Plate of grostola made by the neighbor. I'm not sure if I should eat this, but it smells irresistible. Okay. I have a backyard. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fenced in too. Okay. A very interesting fence. It was very odd, but our castroles were delicious. Well, we just ate all of the weird shit. We're probably drugged as fuck. She's fucking God. The note says, "Welcome home." I assume it came from the lady, but where did she go? She's in my house. What I get for leaving the door open while I'm moving stuff in? At a box from my house, I couldn't help but be reminded of the toll the trip to Mariana had taken on me. That combined with this odd encounter with the neighbor made me realize I was exhausted. That'd be wise to take a quick nap in the master bedroom. Besides, I was curious to test the comfort of my new bed. Upstairs. We're not gonna finish unpacking? Maybe lock stuff? Ooh, I would love to play that one. You know what? I'm gonna close doors now. Lock it. Yeah. I left them open because I was, like, moving stuff, but, like, now? There's some creepy lady in my fucking house? Wasn't shitting off. I guess. Dude wants to sleep now. Cool. Not sure I'll get used to this bed, but it'll have to do for now. You didn't even make a sheets, you didn't get pillows, we didn't unpack anything. We're just laying sideways on the bed. It makes no fucking sense, my dude. We didn't close up our truck, we didn't anything. We just left everything out and about. It's time. I didn't dream about this house. Thanks. Last time I had a different dream. Thought I was petting my cat. Oh god. Huh? I found her at a hospital. She's clearly in a lot of pain. I find myself in the car. Quickly driving my wife to the hospital since her water had just broken. Honey, are you gonna be okay? Yeah, she's wet. You bumpy roads, please. She gives a nervous laugh. Called you mother? Ah, no, I forgot. Can you tell me once you get there, please? Yes, of course. Thank you. And please remember the highway's blocked. Now please hurry. Hold on tight. Oh my god, what is going on? Jessica. Damn, what a dream. God, what a horrible nightmare. That dripping noise, I don't want to sleep. Where's it coming from? Oh, wait, it's the bathroom? It's not mine. Oh, it's not this one. I think there's another... Oh. I think the key is around the house somewhere. Two. Ah, good, there's like a ceiling. I guess that's what I get for buying an old house. I get a weird feeling about this, though. I can't quite explain it. Maybe it's the constant noise. Maybe it's the water itself. I don't know. It's just an odd feeling I have when thinking about it. But I'll see to it tomorrow. Can't be bothered right now. Gotta get back to bed. Did we watch the fucking tapes? Open sesame. Looking. Okay. If the dripping's not gonna bother you. Cool. Did we check these cabinets? I don't remember. I don't even think we looked through the office. Anything? Okay. I'm looking for something. Hopefully, wait, where was... What I was looking for is further down here, but it's actually this way, yeah. Because I was in the middle of doing stuff over here. Okay, I was like, I can't go behind my desk. Okay. Checking. I don't blame, like, moving takes a lot out of you when you, like, when you move. Open all of these. Guess we're going back to bed. Oh, baby, you look cute. I was better here. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, you look so cute. Morning, son. Your mom told me you arrived in Marina yesterday. How's it going? Hey, Dad. Well, you know. I know, I'm sorry. How's the new house? Is it all you were hoping for? Okay, I was bringing the box since yesterday and got tired. I'll get back to doing that right now. Okay. We don't care about that dripping water. Can we? Oh, wait, I can watch these? Hell. The tape starts playing. I see a middle-aged man handling the camera. I quickly realize that the man is in this same house that I'm in. He's all smiles as he moves away with the camera and joins his family as they can be seen playing around in the backyard. I wonder if they're the previous owners of this house. His wife and children seem to be having a great time, laughing and running around. There's a moment where the wife comes up behind the husband and puts her arms around him. They both smile and briefly look at the camera. It's nice, really. Can't help but feel like there's something off, though. It's like there's an underlying tension, a sense of unease that's hard to describe. Maybe it's just me, but I get this feeling that things aren't as perfect as they seem on the surface. Feels like the happiness portrayed here is a deceptive lure, tempting me to bite it, overwhelm me with its actual intentions. It's written on the man's face. It's like he's trying to hide something behind his smile. Tape ends when one of the kids trips and falls to the ground. While the mother tends to the crying boy, the father's disingenuous smile finally fades away as he approaches the camera to turn it off. Once he's right in front of the frame, though, I get an eerie feeling of intrusiveness. As if he caught me prying on his personal life, the tape ends. It's a strange feeling watching these recordings of someone else's life. Can't help but wonder what happened to them. Where they are now. Did they move away a long time ago? Are they still together? It's like I'm peeking into a world that's not mine. A world that's both familiar and foreign at the same time. Oh, grab the other one then. Yeah. Oh my god, let me up. Okay. Tape shows that man, who I assume was the previous owner of this house, working in the basement with the camera sitting on a counter and pointing at him. Seems to be alone in the house, although I can just about hear his children playing in the background. Or backyard, sorry. The tape is slightly damaged, but I can make out most of what's happening. For a few seconds, he just stays there in silence as he's anxiously rehearsing his first words to the camera. When he finally starts speaking, I'm suddenly caught by a sense of uneasiness, and I shiver slightly. The man also seems uneasy and disturbed. His words, measured and hesitant, give off a sense that he's trying to describe a feeling that he cannot fully comprehend, but has taken over him. He speaks of a sense of impending disaster, a terrible event that he thinks is about to occur to his family. He is less and less coherent until he's taken by his own emotions and accidentally drops the tool he was using on the ground. He starts crying, carefully covering his mouth so that no one notices him. He mentions the terrible event will be his fault. Watching him, I can't help but feel that his words are directed at me somehow. It's as if he knows that I'm here watching this and is trying to communicate with me. The way he talks about the events is as if they had already happened. But then why is he doing this? Why isn't he doing anything to prevent it from happening? And what's the point of these tapes? I don't know, I don't think I've found any more tapes. Unless there's like a tape in like the backyard or something. I don't know, somebody messaged me. It's okay. I was bringing the box. Okay. Everything good? Yeah, all good. Found this weird VHS tape. I think it's from the old owners of this house. You watch it? What's in it? Expecting you to lecture me not to do that, but yes, I did. Saw some weird stuff. Makes me wonder if there's like another tape somewhere. Oh. kitchen written on it. Oh wait, there's another tape. Pretty sure this wasn't here yesterday. No, it was not. As the tape starts playing, the scene before me is disorienting and extremely unsettling. The man from the previous tape stands in a place impossible to identify. He appears to hover in darkness, surrounded by countless long red streaks that stretch as far as the eye can see, like veins that mysteriously emerge from above and just as inexplicably disappear beneath him. Oddly enough, I can feel them pulsating beyond the TV screen and onto my chest, suffocating me with the same feelings the man appears to be experiencing. In that crushing darkness, I inexplicably feel the man's despair, guilt, and regret, yet I cannot bring myself to stop the tape, and I keep watching it. The camera shakes and glitches, and at times seems to be a part of the man's body somehow. His demeanor terrifies me. His words are fragmented, barely forming coherent sentences. In the brief moments that I see his face, there's a deep ache in his eyes, as if he carries an overwhelming burden upon his shoulders. He stammers feelings of regret and calls for his family, but he's all alone in that place. I feel like his family is no longer reachable, and he blames himself for it. It's a haunting sight, and I can feel his pain seeping through the screen, echoing within my own being as if we're somehow shared consciousness. In the midst of his own turmoil, his mouth opens wide, ready to unleash his agonies. But before he can do so, the tape abruptly ends. I feel broken by the intensity of what I've just witnessed, and almost feel ashamed to look at my own reflection on the screen. And yet I still feel like this was needed somehow. Cool. Upstairs storage. It's a nice house, though. Like, I'll give him that, you know? Flying down the stairs. Upstairs master bedroom. Back again with my meeting. Nice. How did it go? Upstairs guest bathroom. Upstairs master. What is this? Upstairs guest bathroom. Grab this. Upstairs guest. How was the ship game? It was good. It was nice, short, to the point. Not bad. Okay, not that room. Okay. Last box. This goes to our bathroom upstairs. It says there should be a key somewhere around the house as well, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Okay. If there's anything cool in any of these. Mouse a little hard to control. Oh my god, please. Okay. As I was bringing in the boxes, I couldn't help but repeatedly ask myself what I was actually doing here. I acted on impulse when I bought this house, but the vivid and recurrent dreams I had after the accident plagued my mind and kept haunting me until I finally gave in. It's like I didn't have a choice. Maybe it's the desperation to start fresh or the need to escape the memories of that dreadful night, but here I was in this unfamiliar place with no one but myself. For a moment, I questioned my sanity, so I took a deep breath, letting the musty smell of the old house fill my lungs, and with a sense of determination, I whispered to myself, I'm here now, and I have to make the most of it. Still, I felt like I needed to turn this into my new home, so I set out to unpack all the boxes and decorate the place. I don't like that I heard movement out of my right ear. You now open the box, decorate the house to your liking. Ooh. I get to decorate? Yes, please. Give me that. No, my box is in the way. Ooh. Yeah, maybe? Step out of here. I don't like this door. So I guess that would go here. With this, trash bins always go right beside. Yeah. A little hard to decorate. Fuck it. That's good enough. It's medicine. Oh, we don't have a... That doesn't make sense to me. Fuck it. This would go there. I don't know why we have like 2 pairs. It doesn't. Oh my god, your place makes no sense to me. Fuck it, it's going there. Why is that yellow? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that's unpacked. I guess. And close everything. Can I make this bed fucking finally? That'd be nice. Do we have pillows in here? What do I have? What do I have? Yep. Guess we're not actually making our bed ever. That's fine. Go to the other side to put it down. What? Mom, I mess. Hey man, how you doing? Eh, a bit overwhelmed, honestly. We're fine. We got clothes. I don't know where you want to put these. They barely go in there. I don't care. The phone brings back memories. Yeah, same here. She was an incredible person. My sister that loved you, man. I know, and she hated your guts. Please, please. Oh, fuck you too. Fine, fine. I hate everything about this. The decorating not so great up here, but it's fine. Give this. Do those hang on walls or? I guess. Here, have a painting. And then Is it another painting? Oh, I thought they were gonna be like... Good enough. Makes it feel lived in. Okay. It's good, it's fine, it's great. It's one set of fucking clothing. Can't get rid of the boxes, but... whatevs. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I guess. Okay. Should probably move this. Off the table. Okay. Over here for like half a second. So I can put the bust of the lady right here. Yeah. Maybe. You have weird shit in your thing. I don't know, man. I don't know where you would put stuff. It doesn't make sense. I can't angle it to put it up there. Do we hide pictures? We're hiding pictures. I don't give a shit. Come here. I could have put like anything else anywhere else for this and it would have like accepted it. It's not accepting any of this. Okay. Can I? Because this technically isn't going to go anywhere else but like here. Hello. Can I help you? Hi. I feel like maybe this could have gone like in something. Yeah. Maybe could have put. I can rotate stuff. That makes a little more sense, I guess. This is not built to be. Okay. I don't like that painting. It's fine. I'ma hide it. Look, why do you have so many pictures? Alright, what do you deem storage worthy? Busy. Are you kidding? I can't open it anymore because this bitch wants my attention. You gotta learn how to ignore the door. I feel like we shouldn't have opened that. Turn something on, and I could just about make out a sound over the static. Is that someone crying? I don't know which door opened. Is it the one that I don't have a key for? Oh, that's fine. I'm certain I didn't bring this box with me. I have no idea how it got here. Oh. Well. It's okay. We'll decorate. She'll like it. Hang on. Okay. looks great. Can I unpack other things now?
Guess I didn't need to find the key. God damn, it's a big computer. Okay, put it on this one. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, this is good. Maybe I shut doors as I finish unpacking things, right? So everything over here, unpacked. Go back. Ooh. Nice. Oop, not that. I know people are trying to message me. I'm trying to unpack my household. This guy doesn't know how to... Oh, sorry. Hang on. Open this. Wait, I can inspect things? Taking these pills after the accident. They don't do much, but told me to keep taking them. Okay. What was that noise? I think it came from the basement. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to unpack your house here. Oh, man. Oh god, what's happening is terrible. This leak is quickly deteriorating the ceiling. I feel like I have to do something or it'll be collapsing soon, but... I can barely look at this thing. It's making me lightheaded and nauseous. It's frustrating, though. I know I need to take care of it, but I feel so repulsed that all I can do is ignore it. God, I hate looking at it. Oh. Okay, so re-clicking it just gives you the same option. That's my bad. Maybe tell your parents about it, right? Who was trying to message me? Haha, oh yeah, I know, but seriously, it wasn't your fault, man. Remember that. This is Franco from your auto insurance. You must inform me the car has been declared a total loss. Hello? Alright, what now? Stuck on, jeez. Okay. Alright, I would like to finish unpacking. Oh, that's interesting. Design in this one. Okay, good enough. It's good enough. Okay. One done. Where'd my back door go? Where's my back door? Maybe I never had a back door to begin with. You know? Yeah, I just thought I had a... But why is it changing? What the fuck is that? The calendar. Yeah, put that bitch right there. A bowl of big ass fruit on the table. And my bowls. Oh, and my little heart mugs right over here. It's good, it's good, it's good. I'm ignoring... My house is changing around me. Something weird's happening in here. We're currently investigating the accident to determine the liability of the parties involved. Who's this? Okay. Kitchen's good. This is good.
did that room, I did that room. I should probably open this one. Do we need another DVD player? We have, like... I mean, that one's not mine. I guess. Can I put a clock on the wall? Yeah. Like this music player. It doesn't want to sit on this shelf. Barely wants to sit on that one. It's fine. Wait. Okay. Can I inspect these? Okay. Most of the books are mine, but I think some are Jessica. There's one with a lonely woman sitting by her bed on the cover. In the back, there's a picture of a beach and the infamous storm approaching. Nice book doesn't have a single word written on it. Cool. My front door is missing now. I've lost my door. This is not a horror game that she's just putting stuff in your house, surely. My door is missing. Because I was gonna put that above the door originally, but now my door is gone. And I don't know where my front door went. It's okay. I just heard a weird noise. I don't know what that was. I'm just trying to unpack everything. I'll put this over here. Can I put this over here? Can I put this right here? Yeah. All my doors are my windows are now missing too. I don't have windows anymore. Something's banging on something. Oh, I can't. I don't have any windows, you can't do this. Sounds like they're knocking on a window, but I don't know where the window is. I've lost my windows. I'm gonna go upstairs, maybe. Boy. I hear them. I don't have windows anymore. I don't know how I'm supposed to look at them knocking on a window if I can't find my window. Hello? Hello? Over Spoon, how much I stay in? Not that much longer. Once I'm done with this game, I'm out. Just don't know how to get out. Can't unpack anything. Can I go to bed? No. Oh, did my house am I losing my house? long until he notices that there's not a door? Is this... Do you not like my decoration? I might be stuck. All the games you play is short? Yes, all the games currently have been short because I've been playing a short, variety of horror games for the short ones. The good in decorating. I don't think they like what I was decorating. So I've been trying to get the really short ones out in clusters, so that we can get them out so that we can focus on the longer ones. Okay, maybe I had to go look something up. Maybe there's one more window, as it says. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm being consumed. Oh. Oh, no, I think I'm being eaten. Oh, it's red? It's red. Wait. I head towards this person. It's my wife. You're tripping. Probably the cookies that lady brought us in the very start. They stole my wife. No. Oh shit, everything's upside down. Oh, I don't think they liked how I decorated after all. It was your fault. What? Such a disappointment. Why are you saying this? Oh, wait, I'm missing... Okay. Immediately pulls up slime forming from the leak in the ceiling. It gives off a horrible stench that makes me nauseous, light, and disoriented. It looks alive. Oh, what the fuck? That's my wife. Honey, come back. Come back, honey. Need to eat after you finish the game and just do the ending. There's a couple of endings. I guess she's running away from. That's fine. I understand. I'd run away from me too. Oh wait, what's this? Ooh. Birth. My bad, honey. Let's watch a video. Oh god, sorry. It was a little upside down. As the tape starts playing, I find myself instantly immersed in a nightmarish, distorted reflection of the man's tortured psyche. The scene is a collection of fragmented images, distorted sounds and memories, and deeply unsettling feelings, somehow merged and played all at once. It's an incoherent mess. I can barely make out what I'm seeing. It frightens me to my core, and at the same time, it's sort of beautiful and makes sense to me. The man's face and body are completely distorted, beyond recognition. If I ever knew who he was before, I could no longer and never will again, but at this moment, I feel an overwhelming surge of empathy for him, as if his pain reverberated within my own body. The tape becomes a conduit for his suffering, a mirror reflecting my own battle, along with his. The fragments of his voice reaching my ears like shards of broken glass speak of a foreshadowed catastrophe that has shattered his world just like mine. In the midst of the chaos, there's a moment of eerie stillness. The man's eyes meet mine through the flickering and glitchy screen, a fleeting recognition that sends a chill down my spine. He's now fully aware of my presence, and his torment reaches beyond the confines of the tape. And then, in a crescendo of madness and despair, the tape abruptly cuts off. The abrupt ending leaves me gasping for breath, my heart pounding in my chest. The darkness lingers, echoing with unanswered questions and haunting whispers. It's haunting and inviting all at once. I'm left grappling with the fragments of his shattered existence, piercing together the shards of his unraveling mind. That man is gone. Forever now. The tape has become a portal into the darkest recesses of our consciousness, forcing us to confront the demons that lurk within. Honey? You wanna come off the wall now? Oh, okay. Oh god, it's a maze. Paintings seem to have been painted by Jessica, but I've never seen them before. Ooh, I hear something. Can't find even there's extremely. Oh, okay, hang on. So, this isn't new. Push my earring into my earwax. Owie! Don't do that. I forgot I was wearing earrings for like half a second. Gonna get into damn self-worth? No. Oh, I thought that was for me. My bad. Okay, they just keep taking my house from me. Baby, come here. She seems to be distracted with something right in front of her. Honey? Did you see the latest paintings I made? Each took an eternity to finish, but I think they turned out perfect. I did. I was thinking of you and our baby Laura, you know. That's why they look so wonderful. Jessica. Do you remember the question I used to ask you? What does God look like? Yeah, what does God look like, huh? It's funny that you were never religious, but you've always tried to help me understand why we could never truly see him. And I really appreciate that, you know. I'm sorry for what happened. It was all my fault. I really miss you. But I see him now, she smiles. I see him, and he's beautiful. Do you see him too? Wonderful, isn't it? So powerful and astounding and devastating. I feel like tearing my face off, but in the most wonderful way. I'm trying to forgive myself. I don't know if I can let you go. Oh, don't worry about me anymore. We have a baby to care for now. Silly, do you hear that? She's crying, the poor thing. I should go check on our little girl. She's probably hungry. Okay, so I hear crying through the wall. Can't go up there. I think I have to go back down here again. Oh. Oh boy. Look at you, honey. See? I told your father. You're hungry, aren't you? Don't worry, Laura. Mommy will feed you. Oh, hello, darling. You've been away for a while. We've barely seen you recently, come to think of it. Where have you been? Don't you miss us? It's so lonely and empty here, and Laura doesn't stop crying for her dad. Of course I miss you. And I think it's time to let you go. No, you know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you join us? Oh, Laura misses you so much, and she's so hungry all the time. I really want to satiate her hunger. I can't see her suffering like this. Can't join you, I'm so sorry. I see. Oh, she's so hungry. Look at her. I'll go ahead and feed her now then. Pity you can't join us. She really needs her daddy. Well, goodbye, baby. Oh, let family go. Okay, I liked that one. Oop. Staring into... Oh. I can't look at my phone. Can't. My house is all set up. Can't read my phone. Okay, I unpacked the office. I remember that. Basement is fine. I unpacked this. I assume... Yeah, I was working in the storage room. Nope. Can't unpack. Okay. Did you see your running feet downstairs? Maybe this door should remain locked. Right. So we locked that. Leave the house. I didn't even finish unpacking. I answered it. So this is one of the endings. Yeah. Pretty sure the other endings are that like you die. So you either die or go crazy, maybe. Oh look, I got the good ending. and I found 4 of 5 secrets. I guarantee you there was something in the backyard I didn't find because I didn't look at the backyard. But that's fine. I think it was a neat little horror game, good little psychological thing. It's been done before, you know. Your partner dies with a child, and then you can't move on from the grief of it, stuff like that. Um, finish the game or you replay. Oh, I'm finished with it for now. Um, I don't genuinely usually replay games for other endings like on stream unless it's a really good game. Which nothing against this one. Um, I can save it for later, something like that. I would like to go to like a menu or something, but this game cannot be paused. It might just be stuck like this. I might just have to be forced close it. Are you enjoying all these types of games or are you getting stale after some time? I enjoy the games. Like don't get me wrong. I love horror games. I'm just really tired today. I think from like all the reading and stuff like that. When I pause to read and things like that. So I just have like low energy today. Which is fine, it happens. I try to be up and popping ready for people, but we played a couple like weird games and I realized that as we got further into finishing like the little games that were left over, um, before we moved into like the big games that are probably gonna take like multiple streams to do and or more time to do, that we were going to start playing some of the weirder like games that are like more traily offy and stuff like that, if that makes sense. But yeah. It's interesting. I enjoy playing little games. Some of them I really like. Some of them are like hidden gems out there that are like really good. Other ones are just kind of weird. And sometimes you end up playing a day of just a bunch of weird games. Plus, there's the whole like I had some internet issues at the start, and OBS restarted a few times, which never is great for the rewatchability of VODs and things like that. So that is what it is. Sadly, unfortunately, we're going to be looking into it. Check Monstrum out. It's a more active one. Uh, Potentially, I have a huge list of games to go through, that I already own. I won't be spending any money currently on any new games right now. We're going to be working through, some bigger titled games. I was curious about this before I end. Okay. Um, well, you redeemed it, but you didn't type for it, unless that's the message that you typed for it. So you didn't say if you wanted to be a girl, a boy, or an other. Boy, I guess. Okay. Well, that redeem is a really nice one for people where I get nice, close, and personal, and I tell you, you've been such a good boy this stream. But that's that redeem. You get to pick what you want. You get once per stream. People get to redeem it. They tell me what they want. They tell me what kind of, think we're going for kind of stuff. But that's what that redeem is for. That's now I get now I get mommy voice tag. Yeah, it happens. Depends on what I'm playing. As to what the voice is, but yes, that's what that is. A lot of people uh, from other streams have correlated that I quote unquote I guess have the mommy voice that people like sometimes when I'm not like tired, depressed, and like way out there and I'm able to like put on a little bit of a show for people. But yes, that's what that redeem is for. You get one per stream to redeem just for you, and you tell me if you want to be called a good girl, a good boy, or any other little title in between that, but everybody gets one. That was a good mommy voice, but wasn't sure if you were up for it. Nah, it's fine. It's a switch out thing, so I had to pause. If I wasn't, I would have like redeemed. I'll use it. every stream now. Yeah. It's why I give it a second. I make sure to give people what they're asking for or what they're looking for. But yeah, those are those. I'll have to look through my library because we're about to start playing the actual long story games now that I have. I just haven't quite decided which ones we're moving into with that just yet. But we will be, because I've listed a few things. I have to look through it, decide which series we're gonna start with. I might do, um, oh my god, my brain blank, like the Dark Pictures anthology ones. We might start with those because they're a little bit easier. They're a little more relaxing because they're a little more story based per se. And there's less reading on my behalf for doing it. But we might start rocking and rolling into those a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go find somewhere to pop you guys off to say hi to people. But we're gonna call it there for today. I'll probably make a post about it depending on what I decide I'm gonna play, because I'm gonna have to go install it, so I need to go look and see which one we're gonna be playing. But thank you everybody for stopping in and being here today. It's been great. I don't think anybody that I technically follow, because I don't want to just drop you guys in somewhere fucking random.
Fine, I'll take your fucking money.
Who should I go to? Hey, we're ending. And I don't need your bits. It's here to finish off. Thank you. God, maybe I'll drop you into somebody playing Marvel Rivals. Let me go look. Who's playing? I might go say hi to Dynamation, I guess. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do a little wade. Oh, it's here to finish your stream. Nikolai, I'm off after you gone. Absolutely. That's how most people are, but it's still really nice to like raid people out and to give people like a view and stuff like that. But we're gonna go raid Animation. They are playing Marvel Rivals. It's always a fun time over there and stuff like that. They're very chill, cool, nice. Yeah, you're good. As long as you stick around for the raid, it doesn't matter. Most people we raid and then I dip if I don't like vibes and stuff like that. But for this one, let's just go say hi to them, check in with them. Thank you guys, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.